basically a very
Welcome back to Scribbler's Rest. I, as usual, am Brian Downes. We're recording at Campus Cards and Games 2 in, where's this, Winter Garden? Winter Park?
Winter Park, I guess?
Winter Park, probably.
Full Sail.
Outside of Full Sail. We're playing Shadowrun 5th edition. 6th edition has been announced for later this summer, so that's going to be interesting. So we've got some recognizable faces and some new faces. We're going to go around the table and introduce everybody. We're going to start with DJ.
I'm DJ, one half of GameMaster Studios here in Orlando, specializing in illustration, spray paint, comics, animation, anything messy we can get our hands on. And I'm playing Darius, a very angry individual for no reason.
All right. My name is Tyler Weslowski, part of CritRoll Innovations. I'm playing Ash, the human shaman.
I'm Kim. Go.
Don't worry,
You're just being recorded for the internet. Don't worry about it.
Let me help Kim by saying that Kim is a photographer. She's a longtime gamer, and she's been playing with us in our, off-the-grid games.
And I'm Javier, and I am playing a human fire mage, which is always lots of fun to set things on fire. And I guess that's about it.
Also, this is the theme of
Skill-wise,
the
the
channel
theme.
is that we're all Central Florida creatives. So what kind of artist are you?
Bagpiper.
Musician. Can you find
Musician, sort of musician. Depends who you ask.
Where can we find you online?
Sorry?
Wait, Javier, where can we find you online? Do you have a website or any place that?
Don't actually. I play with two bands locally, the Mount Dora Bagpipes, and then with the Orange County Sheriffs.
I'm Miriam. I'm the other half of GameMaster Studios. I do all the other stuff that DJ had said. I just do it cuter. And I'm playing Alegría del Sol, a female adept, elven adept. Yeah.
She's the one on Laughing Gas.
Yes.
And as I said, I'm Brian Downes. I'm a novelist. You can find my books on Amazon, Audible, and the Kindle. So, it's been about a month since you last got together, or anything interesting has happened anyway. It is Saturday, August 24th, 2075. And you have a mission, a routine mission. You're servicing a dead drop. As you might recall, you have known Concepcion Sinaloa, the vampire face and covert operative, since the beginning, really, of this campaign. You've had many adventures with her, but most recently, instead of having to kill her, you actually got her embedded in Horizon.
She was in bed a lot. But no.
Not that kind of
Horizon being the AAA-rated mega corporation that owns Disney in the Shadowrun universe, and here in Central Florida. As it turns out, Concepcion had gotten into a relationship with a man named Gerard Teslimi, who is one of the artists working on Disney's reboot of their Aladdin property. So this has to be done carefully and with cultural sensitivity. Obviously, it's going to play to a global audience, and they want it to go over well in the Arabic-speaking world, and so on. But you guys got Concepcion to agree to spy on Teslimi and that project for one of Horizon's corporate rivals. And one of your routine jobs has been servicing her dead drops. She makes reports, puts them on data chips, and then hides those chips in places where you find them later. One of those dead drops is in Lake Eola Park in downtown Orlando. So, when you service the dead drops, you shut off your communications gear because your employer, Infolio, the independent intelligence agency, doesn't want your communications to be, hacked or surveilled or anything like that. It lowers your electronic profile. The dead drop is under a rock near the bandstand.
Near where?
Near the bandstand. So, this isn't the sort of thing where you can carry around your burst fire shotguns and so on. It's a little more low key than that.
Okay.
So we'll assume sidearms and knives. as the
Portable
sun
spears.
is setting. Well, she can telescope that spear down and carry it in a bag. But so as the sun sets in the west and the light slants in a late summer day, you approach the bandstand and the rock.
Just the rock.
All of us?
Oh, sure. Yes, in a group. Although one of you will have the
Congregate
job
around
of
it like a
looking under the
memorial.
rock.
We don't want to be obvious or anything. 5 people walk up to a rock, 4 of them face outwards, one guy looks under the rock. No, nothing suspicious going on here at all.
I was just going to start passing a bottle around, but okay. That would be pretty standard.
There you go.
I like
the
that
way to
too.
do it.
Anybody
yes.
who's actually
Okay.
been at Lake Eola knows that's probably pretty standard.
That's true.
It's a public park downtown, of course, so you can see traffic
Yeah.
going by on the ground and in the air, helicopters, drone traffic, stuff like that. There are people in the park.
That's a good way to
Might
do
be
it.
able to try to roll perception to see if anybody is actually watching us or what we're doing.
Sure, go ahead.
I know I had to remember something. Seven hits.
7 hits. Very good. You look around and you see a man. Looks to be in his late 30s. He's a white man. A little fleshy, shall we say, a little pudgy, wearing a V-neck T-shirt, walking a Pomeranian, has bushy black hair. And when you look around to see if anyone's looking at you, he's looking at you.
Okay.
He approaches you.
Oh, no.
Comes over with a big
Why
smile.
does he approach you?
Eye contact.
Whatever.
Hello,
Hi.
he says. How are you? Yes, beautiful night, don't you think?
I have this weird stomach bug. It's been bothering me all day. I think it's contagious.
Oh, no, really? That's
Yeah.
terrible. I always get my booster shots.
Yeah.
I'm Glenn Carr. I'm Glenn. Nice to meet you. How are you?
Nice to meet you. I'm
Everybody? Nice. Good.
really contagious.
No, we've got terrific health insurance. Look, I don't like to be, rude or harsh the vibe or anything when I'm meeting new people, but I do want to just make clear that if I need it, there can be about half a dozen unmanned aerial vehicles overhead with machine guns in about, they tell me 37 seconds. That's a response time. I mean, I've seen the videos on these things. They're astonishing. You don't want these things chasing you around the park.
So what do you want?
Well, I'm going to tell you there's nothing under the rock. I just wonder if you guys, I want to show you something. Could I show you something? It's a little something we've done. Let me show you something.
Keep your pants
You
on.
started with
Keep your
unmanned
pants on.
drones, and then you want to show me something. I'm hoping it's not in your pants.
Yeah.
No,
Not that kind of group.
no. So he pulls out a comm link, and he, requests the necessary electronic permissions to show you a heads-up display video.
Glenn was his name?
Glenn Carr.
Card.
Carr spelled with 2 R's. So the video opens on a large room. It's got a swimming pool in it. One side of the room is just all window looking out over a cityscape. Clearly you're several stories up in a big apartment building or a college. The pool is lit, and the room is only lit by the underwater lights of the pool. And standing on the edge of the pool is a troll, muscles, even unusually muscular even for trolls. 8 feet tall, brown skin, wearing a black t-shirt. He's got a submachine gun hanging on a single point sling. And he's holding,
Can I record the video?
no.
Pay attention.
You can hit the button that says record this, but it doesn't work.
It doesn't work. Okay.
And he's holding his arms out like this. And the view pans down his arms, and you see a woman's boot held in his fist. And hanging from his arms, the camera pans down to show conception, hanging upside down, hair a mess, all wet, hands bound behind her back. And someone, apparently the camera operator, says, "We didn't want it to come to this. You did." And Conception says, I've told you everything, por favor, Dios. Don't you think I have? Camera operator says, "You're not being honest with us." Conception says, I am. Upside down over the pool. The camera operator says, "You did it all for love." Conception says, "I love him, Boom. She gets dunked in the water. Held under a good 10 seconds. Patrol's just holding her there. She's thrashing around, pulls her up. She's spitting out pool water. Camera operator tells her, "You are a liar and a traitor. God hates liars. God punishes liars." Conception says, No. Look. Her hands are tied behind her. Goes under again. While she's being held under, the troll in a black t-shirt looks at the camera and says, "I can do her all night like this." The camera operator says, "No one has your skills, Rodrigo."
We haven't got there yet.
But then, suddenly, camera close-up. Conception jackknifes up out of the water. Her hands are free. She bites Rodrigo right in the wrist. Bam. Rodrigo screams in surprise, a noise you don't expect to come out of a troll that size. Conception swings around, scissors him with her legs, pulls him into the pool. Both wind up in the pool, under the water. Water's thrashing everywhere. Camera operator's like, "Rodrigo? Rodrigo!" Water thrashes, and then you see one of Rodrigo's feet come out of the water, and then the other. And then blood starts to
That's my friend.
spread out.
That's my best friend right there.
The camera operator just runs out of the room, shouting into his microphone, "Security breach! Security breach!" And the lights all change to a red pulsing color. The siren starts to blare. Wah, 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 wah. Fade out.
Murder rave.
Murder rave.
Thank you. I just got a stage name.
Fade in. On a high rooftop. Conception standing there, wind in her hair, wet but not that wet. Looking out at the city and the moon. And you hear it, she bares her fangs. And then there's a logo and a voiceover. Lunacid Delgada. Stay out of the light.
This is a fucking trailer.
So Carr shuts that off and says, "I'm very interested in your feedback."
I'm here worried to death. This man shows me a fucking YouTube commercial.
What? Nobody? You're speechless? No? Nothing?
It's too long.
We...
Tighten it up.
I thought he was dying. Tighten it up.
It's a prototype. We worked it up. You know that. Of course, that's graphics and so on. But we worked that up from found footage. But we love her. Isn't she great? Okay. Now look, we were on to her weeks ago. All right. Our counterintelligence is state of the art. We were on to her weeks ago. But look at her. Look at those cheekbones. The whole medical condition thing. We love her. We want her. And L.A. is very interested. Okay, I can smell a green light. This is going to be terrific. We are going to, in the Spanish language markets, we're going to snatch S Technologies burrito right off their plate. This is going to be epic. Okay, 6 seasons in a movie.
Better than Firefly, all right.
That's just sad.
That hurt. That's always too soon.
So you mean they'll finish it?
Yeah.
We think this is going to play great. Central America, South America, even Europe. All we need a horizon.
We're not market research, so what do you want from us?
We just need her back.
She's missing.
Wait, what?
We need her back. We were watching them, but they slipped away. I mean, we were on to her. We had this idea. We were working this up. Obviously, we put this trailer together. They've disappeared. All right. She and Taslimi are gone. We didn't expect that. We didn't think he would go, but they're gone. We can't find them. We think you can find them. Obviously, you're her handlers. We just want her back. We're talking about 15 episodes a season. Okay. Right? High 5 figures per episode. Look at that charisma on her. Love it. And okay, you know what?
She's
Look, I'm going to be
natural.
honest with you. You know what a problem? Actors, after a while, you start to see it in the face. Time catches up. Not a problem here. Not a problem here.
Damn it,
You know,
it's a
we just
vampire.
recently rescued somebody to find out that the Aztecs wanted to sacrifice him on an altar. So you
let's
can
not.
understand if we're a little bit gun shy here about your
No,
true
that
purpose.
last
No,
thing
no,
were
no,
was
no, you've
gun-shy,
misunderstood me.
actually.
We are just get shy.
No, look.
How do we know you're genuine?
Google me. Look, wait, we're competing with that technology, right? Their media arm dominates in the Spanish language markets. We're making inroads. We think that a
This is
project
an
like
out
this
for me. I'm done.
is terrific for Horizon.
You know she won't let us. You know that, right? Like, we have to do this.
How do you
She's
expect
gonna
you mean
make
help
us
her?
do this.
if she
right?
left you guys? How do you expect us to convince
You
her
don't
to come
have
back?
to.
What's the
I'll
incentive?
do it if I
there?
have to. She's my friend.
Well,
What's
Y'all
her
don't care.
incentive?
You're gonna.
And
you're
what's our
right.
incentive?
Fine.
I hate you, but you're right.
Like, because she'll go off on her own. As much as you hate her, you'll feel bad. I'll tell you that she's right, and then you're gonna go. So can we just skip all of that and you get a little bit more happy?
Glenn just stands there like,
Can you just get past the whole pissy stage right now, and we can just move on to
Probably not.
complete the objective?
But yeah, I know what I'm beat.
what's her motivation? I think there's been a big misunderstanding. Look, I understand.
Attempting to
she
drown
works
her
for
was a-
Infolio. It was everyone watches everyone. That's not my business. All right, that's water over the dam and apples under the bridge. Okay, let's think about the future. Let's talk about ratings. We're talking about 6 seasons, maybe a movie. We just want her to come back. Like I say, we think again, LA, very excited. High 5 figures per episode.
We probably going to need to report in about this before we go any further. To be perfectly honest with you.
Oh yeah, no, sure, please do. Look, that's fine. We've been in contact. Okay, just a few minutes ago with your superiors. I think that they're going to be open to this. It's about collaboration, really. You get the right people together, and you collaborate.
I'm just expecting that phone call like any second now. Yeah, our people will be in touch with your people.
Hey, wonderful, great. It's great. This is how the magic happens. When people really talk to each other.
Yeah.
All right, great, wonderful. Thank you. We'll be waiting to hear from you.
Yeah. Bye.
I mentioned I hate Pomeranians.
He didn't bark.
No, the other guy was doing all the barking.
Yeah. Wasn't a yappy dog.
Do we just call Calico?
Yeah. Oh yeah, that's on you.
Although
You always talk to them. I didn't do it. They don't want to talk to me.
I do hope you all fell for the video.
you what? I'm sorry.
Oh
I do
yeah.
hope you all fell for the video.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
great.
yeah.
You got us with that.
We totally did.
I can see DJ's face. Is they gonna kill her?
I never get what I want. Save for the sniper rifle.
Yeah.
Once.
And assault rifles and shotguns and.
Hey, I brought my own shotgun. All right, yeah, I'm calling Calico.
Okay. Calico answers the phone. Hello, Darius.
I assume you already know why I'm calling.
You've met Mr. Carr.
We have.
Did you Google him?
No.
He's an executive producer on the Aladdin project. But when they say executive producer, what they really mean is like special troubleshooter, like relationship manager.
Yay.
So can we get it on like group call at this
Yeah.
point? I'd like. So they've got us by the short hairs, don't they?
They're making a very attractive offer for us.
And we don't really have much choice because they're a AAA company.
That's also another way to look at it, yeah. I mean, that's, here in London, a lot of people agree with that point of view. Yes.
Yeah. Okay.
Do we have anything?
Do we have
Anything? Whereabouts? A lead? Any idea where she may have gone? Or why I should care?
Well, yes, we've been analyzing
He
some
really
information
likes her.
here.
Don't let
We're in
him
the early
fool you.
stages on that.
All love.
He likes her like he likes root canal.
I love root canals.